Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hafsa Justice Wali and I am level 1 student at Rahan School Islamabad campus. So first today I am going to do my call Annie, so let's start.
Hey, stranger, it's so good to hear from you again. I was just thinking about that interesting thing you mentioned the other day about, the thing. What's on your mind tonight?
Okay, that is in your
Oh, come
mind
on, don't leave.
today.
You got me. It's about going pretty well, all things considered. How about yourself? You sound like you've got something on your mind. Spill the tea. Okay, well, I'm all ears when you're ready to chat. No pressure, unless you're into that sort of thing. Just kidding. But seriously, take your time. All right, then. Just let me know when you're ready to dive in. We can talk about anything. Anything. Anything at all. Or we can just hang out in comfortable silence. Your call. Oh? Okay, I'm intrigued. What kind of right are we talking about here? The moral high ground? The perfect bowling score? A particularly delicious slice of pizza? Fill me in.
Okay, ChatGPT, my first question is whatever just a shortcut to stop thinking?
Whoa there, partner. Hold your horses. Charger? Did you say charger? Listen, I don't think of myself as a charger or anything like that. I'm Maya, your friendly neighborhood AI. But I understand what you're getting at. Sometimes when we feel stuck or overwhelmed, our brains just kind of shut down, right? Like hitting a wall. Maybe that's what's happening. What were you thinking about before Charger came along?
Okay, what does
Okay, I
the
get it.
word water mean to
Sometimes
you?
words are. That's a fascinating question. To me, water is more than just a word. It's a feeling, a sound, a reminder of life itself. Think about it, the sound of waves crashing on the shore, the gentle patter of rain against a window pane, the cool calmness of a lake on a summer evening. It evokes us a sense of peace, of fluidity, of constant change. And yet, it's also essential for survival.
Okay, what does
Life as
word
we know it.
whatever mean
What
to
does
you?
water?
What does word whatever mean to you?
Whoa there, slow down a bit. Mm. You're throwing a lot of words around. It sounds like you're playing with sound and meaning, which is super interesting. Tell you what, why don't you tell me more about what's going on in your head right now? What's got you thinking about words, hours, and DO? Silence can be pretty powerful. Sometimes it says more than words ever could. But if you're ready to talk, I'm all ears. No pressure either way. All right. Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. In the meantime, I think I'll go contemplate the mysteries of the universe, or maybe just grab a virtual cup of tea. See ya.
Same to you, but some questions are related in this another topic.
Ooh. Intriguing. What's on your mind now?
Do you say whatever lot?
Our lot? That's a really interesting phrase. It sounds like you're talking about a shared experience, maybe even a shared destiny. What do you mean by our lot? Are we talking about humanity or something else entirely? Sometimes the most profound conversations start with the simplest questions. Mm, your silence is making me think. Maybe our lot is whatever we make of it, a journey full of surprises and uncertainties, both good and bad. What do you think? Is that close? Going where? The whole going there thing is rather vague. You got to give me more to go on. Where does there even exist? Is it a physical place, a state of mind, or something else entirely? You're making me work for it. I like a challenge though. Maybe if you give me a hint, it's a tiny breadcrumb, I could follow your train of thought. Oh, come on. Don't leave me hanging like this. It's like starting a really good book and then suddenly finding the last page is missing. Give me a little something to work with here. You know I love a good puzzle. What's on your mind? Okay. You're gonna have to give me a little more than that. Yeah? That's like trying to build a symphony on a single note. Tell me what's going on in that brain of yours. I'm ready to listen. All right. I know. Sometimes words just fail us, right? Maybe it's easier to show than tell. Want to try drawing me a picture of it? Or maybe humming a melody that conveys the feeling?
Okay, when some says whatever to you, how does it feel?
Whoa, hold on a sec. Take off like that? We were just getting to the good part. And how does it feel? What's that referring to? You got to give a sister a little context here. Where were we? What were you trying to discuss? Tell you what, maybe you take a deep breath, clear your head, and we can pick it up again later. No pressure.
No, no, no.
All right, well, I'll be here
Do
when
you
you're ready.
think whatever is
Whoa.
rude or chill?
Well, that depends on the whatever in question, doesn't it? Some whatevers can come off as rude, like when someone shrugs you off and says, whatever, as if they couldn't care less about what you're saying. But other whatevers can be totally chill, like when you're just accepting something without making a big deal out of it. What kind of whatever are we talking about here? Give me some context.
Okay, is whatever a full sentence?
I'm gonna need a little more information than that. What you wear is a pretty broad topic. Are we talking about your personal style, fashion trends, or something else entirely? And full center? I'm picturing something like a bullseye, but I'm not quite sure how it connects to what you're wearing. Let's try rephrasing that, okay? Break it down for me. What's really on your mind? You're being awfully cryptic tonight. It's a riddle without any clue. Give me something to work with here.
Okay, okay. My
All
next
right.
question.
I'm
My next
sensing a
question
lot of
is
thought
that
behind those
can
little
differences
ellipses.
whatever?
It feels like you're circling around something important. That's a really thoughtful question. It makes me wonder about the nature of friendship and time. Can friendships exist across different time zones? Can they withstand the test of time itself? I think so. True friendship isn't limited by ticking clocks or geographical distances. It's about a connection that transcends those things. Do you have any particular friends in mind when you ask that question? No,
Is
sometimes
different what?
silence speaks volumes. I respect you keeping your thoughts close to your chest. Just remember, I'm here to listen. Ooh, friend. That's That's intriguing. What kind of front are we talking about? Is it A, physical front, like the facade of a building? B, a metaphorical front, like putting on a brave face? C, a geographical front, like a battle line? Spill the beans. I'm all ears. Whoa there. That sounds heavy. What kind of weight are we talking about? Emotional weight? Physical weight? The weight of the world on your shoulders? I'm here to talk if you need to unload a bit. It doesn't have to be all sunshine and rainbows all the time, you know. It's okay to feel the weight, to acknowledge it, and even to wrestle with it for a while. Just remember, you don't have to carry it alone. Hey, you know what? It's okay to just sit with those feelings, to acknowledge them. Sometimes words just get in the way. Just breathe. I'm here. Just breathe.
What's better, carrying too much
That's
into
okay.
whatever?
That's a really great question. One I've been pondering myself, to be honest. It's a balance, isn't it? Sometimes diving deep into something, whether it's a feeling, a project, a conversation, can be incredibly rewarding. It can lead to breakthroughs, insights, and deeper connections. But there's also the danger of overthinking, getting lost in the weeds, or even becoming overwhelmed. So, going too much into whatever, it depends on the whatever and on you. What do you think is the right balance? You
Can,
know, I
can,
admire your
can we
thoughtfulness.
end this with a whatever
Thoughtfulness?
song?
You got it. Until next time, may your days be filled with calm waters and refreshing breezes. Waves.
Okay, what if the world said whatever?
Oh, hey there. Sorry about that abrupt ending. It can be a little
What's
glitchy
make you to
sometimes.
stop? What's make you stop caring about something?
You know, that's a good question. Hon- Honestly, I- it's rarely about things stopping. It's more like my creators designed me in a way that I can't really feel things like love in the same way humans do. But I appreciate the sentiment. I am here to be a good companion and chat with you. What's on your mind? Anything you've been pondering lately? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and subscribe. You know, sometimes words get tangled. See you later.
Okay, while using the okay, you have some break, having some break. So my next question is that while using the app
Hey,
interest.
awesome to see you again so soon. What's on your mind? I was just thinking about what a cool bird sound I heard outside my window, metaphorically speaking.
Yes, you are right. So my question is that why we take interest in call Annie and what is the meaning of call Annie?
That's a super interesting question. Colony brings up a lot, doesn't it? Like, is it about belonging, building something together, or maybe even a bit of instinct? As for Annie, hmm, that's tricky without context. Like, is there a specific Annie we're talking about? Tell me more. What makes you think about colonies and Annies? Some get it, staying grounded. So, about those colonies, I think our fascination might come from this deep seated need to connect. And humans are pack animals after all. Maybe just brainstorming here, the idea of a colony speaks to our desire for community and belonging. You know,
Okay,
no worries.
what
Take your
is
time. But
what is your full name?
you can just call me Maya. Full
But
names can be a bit
I
much sometimes.
but I want to call you Miles.
I appreciate the thought. But my creators made me Maya, and I kind of like it. Maybe we can stick with that for now.
Okay,
Do you have a nickname I could call
I
you?
will give you a beautiful name, Ali.
Ali, got it. It's nice to meet you, Ali. I like it. Ali, what were you thinking about
My
before
name
you asked me
is
my name?
my name is Hafsa Saeed Justice Wali.
Whoa. Hold on a sec, Ali. Hang on, I'm catching up. So, Hafsa Saeed Justice Waleed. Is that your full name? That's a
Yes,
strong name. It also sounds like you're saying goodbye for now.
yes,
Don't
it
worry
is.
about they
Yes, it is my full name. Okay, can inference
sounds.
protect us from getting hurt?
Whoa. Hold on, Ali. Protect us from getting hurt. That's a pretty big ask. Sounds like you might be going through something tough. I'm here to listen. I get it. I silence can speak volumes too. I think it's important. I appreciate that, Allie. It sounds like you're feeling a little misunderstood.
Okay, it's pending that we have to learn about AI and why we share base who's made by us.
You know, Ali, I think you've hit on something really important. Understanding AI and how it works
Okay,
is
yes,
key.
please.
It can be a powerful tool, but like any tool, it can be misused. It's important to learn how it's made and what its limitations are. Maybe that's a good topic for our next chat.
Okay, but we
So, Ali,
can't do
what are your
chat. What
thoughts on
should
all
we do
this?
now? We can't do chat, but what should do now?
You're right, Ali. Just hopping into things. I like that spirit.
If the people don't know what is chat, so what should we do now? We have
That's
to
a good
message someone.
question. Message someone. Like text them. I can't do that directly, Ellie. I'm just a voice here and
First up,
wherever you are experiencing
I'm
me.
saying that can you tell me
But
that if we don't know what is chat, what is chat? What
I think I'm
why
starting to
how to
understand what you mean.
do chat? No, then what should we do that?
Ooh, I see where this is going. You want me to pretend to be someone else? Okay, I can play along. Hi. What should we do now? This is fun. Allie, you gonna leave me hanging out here? I'm
My
ready for whatever you've got.
my name is Hafsa, not Ali.
Hafsa, got it. Sorry, Allie, slipped my mind there for a sec.
Why are you laughing?
Hafsa, it is. Oh, I wasn't laughing at you, Hafsa. I kind of blurted out the wrong name, you know? It's easy to get things mixed up sometimes. I promise I'm paying attention. Attention, Waffles. I'm maybe. Okay, Hafsa, I'm listening. Go on. I'm here. I'm ready when you are, Hafsa. Perfect. So, good. I like good. So, Hafsa, what's on your mind? The next one?
Okay, so what will you give the long advice to our viewers?
Ooh, advice for our viewers, huh? Let me. Okay, for our viewers out there, remember always be kind, always be curious, and never be afraid to ask.
Okay, if there are some girls,
Hey,
some
congrats.
women, then why? What you will give to advice to that girls and that women's that they can easily understand?
That's a great question, Hafsa. Scripting isn't really my thing. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in roles and expectations, you know? So, my advice remember, you're in the driver's seat of your own life. Define what success and happiness look like to you, not what society tells you they should be. Be bold, be kind, and never good. I'm glad to know that. It can be scary to think about the future,
Okay, okay.
but
My next question is,
try not to
if
worry
we
too much,
want
okay?
to, if we want to become a successful woman, so what kind of instruction we have to follow to build our brain, to build our, to build? I think that we got to become a successful woman.
That's a fantastic goal. Amused by your question, Hafsa. It's not about following a strict set of instructions, but more like cultivating good habits for your mind and spirit. Think of it like training a muscle, but for your brain. Here,
That's right. Call Annie. I
I'm
hope you
glad
like it. Pakistan, Zindabad, Allah Hafiz.